Guys, I wanted to go ahead and take a quick minute just to go ahead and remind you guys of the importance of recovery. I had a friend of mine, the owner of Beautiful Beast Fitness Studio, go ahead and post something up today about her stretching. You know, she's been doing 5-mile runs. She's been training really hard with weightlifting as well. And we fail to realize that a lot of that stuff can impact our central nervous system in a major way. And she's been feeling the effects of it, you know, as well as I do with the training that I do at high intensity. And she's been stretching now a lot lately, and it's been helping her a lot with her recovery. In order to be able to perform at high levels, all right, constantly, you need to be recovering. So sometimes we need to place recovery in front of training. And we fail to realize that because we want to be going so hard in training all the time. And then we wonder why we're so beat up and not getting the most out of our training. Why guys who aren't hitting it as hard in the gym as we are is actually gaining a lot more than you are, or their conditioning is getting better, or they're getting more size, or they're getting more strength. Whatever your goals are, if you're comparing yourself to other people sometimes in the gym, or you're not comparing yourself but looking at them and saying, "Damn, I know I'm going harder than they are. I know I'm training at a higher intensity than they are. I'm more beat up than they are. Why is it that I'm not making as much progress?" The reason being is because they're taking the time to recover. They may not be hitting it as hard as you are because they know their body's limits to a certain extent. And you're trying to go and you're trying to kill it every single day. You're trying to go in and you're trying to hammer the weights. You're trying to go ahead and run those 10 miles every single day. You're trying to make it a point to destroy your body every single day. But what you're not doing is you're not taking a step back and saying, "Damn, let me go ahead and stretch. Let me go ahead and do some electrotherapy." You know, we got these complexes, we got these Mark Pros, we got all these little equipments, We got lacrosse balls, we have PVC pipes that we can use for mobility, lacrosse balls for smashing your muscles, foam rollers. Just grab a yoga mat and start stretching. You know, all of that stuff plays a huge role in our gains, whether it's conditioning, strength, or size, whatever it may be. So guys, don't neglect your recovery just to go ahead and kill it in training. Because me, from personal experience, when I used to do 2-a-days almost every day, man, it got to a point where I felt like I was running on fumes. It felt like, damn, my body, I was risking injury. That's one major thing. I was risking injury. I was going into the gym and I felt almost like I was forcing myself to train. It was no longer fun. I was getting to a point where it was like a hassle to train because I felt so beat up every day. Yeah, but my mind is telling me I gotta go. I'm not gonna get better if I don't train. That is not always necessarily the case. All right. So guys, please, a word of advice from me to you guys: focus on your recovery. I had my old chiropractor tell me one thing that's gonna stick with me for the rest of my life. He told me, "You aren't overtraining, you're under-recovering." Okay, so take that into account. I'm not telling you guys to go ahead and just stop training altogether, but maybe you might need a day or two off. It could be definitely very beneficial. And don't just take that day or two off to be sitting down on the couch lounging around not doing nothing. You know, a day or two off can mean, you know, one day where you're going ahead and you're stretching, you're foam rolling, you're smashing your muscles with a lacrosse ball. Lacrosse ball is meant to like self-massage basically and get into deep little parts that you can't get in, your hands can't get into. So yeah, guys, just take that, don't take that with a grain of salt. Take that with a lot more than just a grain of salt, because it's very important. I'm telling you from personal experience, especially coming from a high intensity and high volume sport. All right, guys, so just let me know what you guys think. Go ahead and drop anything that you want to talk about in the comment section. Any questions that you guys may have, I may go ahead and just make a video about it. Go ahead and shout you guys out for making a good point. The more you guys go ahead and interact with me, the more feedback I can give you guys, and the more value I can provide to you guys as viewers. All right, so I'll hear from you guys in the comment section.